Teachers, I see you. Your days are packed with lesson planning, classroom management, grading, and so much more. But today I want to share a quick win that can transform your classroom energy and focus brain breaks. I know we've all heard of them, but the ones I'm going to share today are really short, simple movement activities that can help your students reset, re energize, and refocus. And the best part, they're really easy to implement. So let's get started right away. I know you guys are always so busy, and we're going to go over 10 quick and fun ideas. And stick around to the end, and you can find out how you can download a free PDF of all these activities. So, activity number one, secret password. Each day, come up with a quick physical activity like 5 jumping jacks, standing on 1 foot for 5 seconds, or hopping 3 times. And this becomes the password students need to complete at specific times, like maybe after getting a drink of water, before grabbing materials, or between subjects. It's an easy way to sneak in movement throughout the day, and the kids find it really fun that it's a secret activity and that they can catch each other not remembering to do it. Next, number two, we have walking worksheets. Take your lessons off the desks. Tape worksheets to the walls, an easel, or even the whiteboard. Students can just move around the room to complete each question, turning a traditional activity into an active learning experience. Number three, opposite hunt. This is super easy too. Divide your class into two groups. Let's say you're doing a vocabulary lesson. One group writes words on index cards while the other writes the definitions. Shuffle the cards and hand them out, and then students walk around the room trying to find their match. If you have younger kids, you could match sight words, letters, or numbers. Older kids use math problems and solutions to level up the challenge. All right, let's move on to this activity. So simple. Try pencil jumps. Just have your students place a pencil on the floor and jump over it a set number of times. It's perfect for a fast burst of energy between lessons. Jump forward, sideways, backwards, super easy. How about race and place? This is another fun way to mix in movement and review. During a review session, students stand at their desks and run in place. When you call out a question, they freeze, listen, and write the answer down before resuming their running. It's engaging, active, and keeps the classroom energy high. Another fun activity is the daily rule. Each day, set a new movement rule, like we're going to walk backwards to the water fountain, or tiptoe to the bathroom, or stretch before sitting in your chairs. Students love the novelty and it keeps them alert and moving. You could keep the same rule for a whole week if you don't want to mix things up too much. All right, this one's called the shredder. Take a worksheet and cut it into quarters. Scatter the pieces face down around the room. And on your signal, students will crawl around to collect all 4 pieces and then complete the worksheet and turn it in. And the crawling part is really important. It's a great activity for kids to get a lot of input into their shoulders, their hands, and these are the muscles they need to work on fine motor skills and handwriting or using the computer at their seat. So it's a great warm up activity too. So this activity is really part scavenger hunt, part learning activity. The kids really like it. How about push up lineup? It's a great transition activity. Whenever you're lining up to leave the classroom, have the students face the wall and do 10 wall push ups before they head out. They're just going to put their hands on the wall, their feet a little bit further back, lean in, lean out, lean in, lean out. And again, it's a really great proprioceptive input for their shoulders, their hands, and it adds a little movement to their day. It should be calming. Keep the class calm while you're doing that. Here's another one, mobile math. It's perfect for blending math with movement. You're again going to divide the class into two groups. Maybe we're doing simple addition, 4 plus 5. So one group performs the first number as an action. Maybe they jump 4 times. The other performs the second number, like clapping 5 times, and then everyone writes down the answer. You can switch it up. You could do stomping, spinning, balancing for a few seconds. And it is really fun. The kids have to really work on their active listening skills and their visual skills to count and see how many times people are doing things. You could also do this with letters. They could form different letters and you could try to write down the words. So it could be modified, but if you want to keep it simple, and really you can do this with any age level if you just want to use it as a brain break. It is fun. And the last one, number 10, is Q&A stretching. Ask a question and students write the answer in large letters on a piece of paper. Let's say you ask a multiple choice question. So you want them to write A, B, C, or D. And then they stretch their arms overhead to hold up their paper. And this not only gets them moving, but also lets you quickly check answers. It's a really simple, effective way. It's also great if you have them hold it up and stand up. So they're going from sitting to standing. It's not really disrupting your classroom that much because they're staying right by their seats. So, brain breaks, like I said, they don't really have to be complicated to make a big impact. So, whether you're jumping over pencils, crawling to collect worksheet pieces, or simply holding your answer up over your head, these activities can help keep your students energized, focused, and ready to learn. One suggestion I do have is at the end of every brain break, maybe your class has a um, consistent routine to kind of bring the class back. So if it is the pencil jumping one or the mobile math where they're getting a little bit more high energy and you need them to return to a better state for their mind and body to start learning again, have maybe a one deep breathing exercise that you do after every single one. First of all, it signals to the students the exciting, energizing activity is over. Now we're going to return to our work. Kids love routine. And so when they know that every time you're going to do the same thing, it helps reinforce that signal of, okay, we're bringing our bodies back down to a calm setting and we're going to start doing our schoolwork again. So if you want to have a PDF with these 10 activities, you can head on over to your therapy source and search physical activities in the classroom or click the link in the description below and you can access it that way. And let me know in the comments, what brain breaks does your class love, or share your own ideas. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more simple, effective teaching tips to help your students get their mind and bodies ready to learn. See you next time.